floor for a Warre Hive is fairly straightforward. It's just basically a platform on fairly short legs and has a ramp for the bees to walk up into the hive. Looking at the photographs of Warre, it looks like he put his hive on the ground on this floor, but I prefer to have the hives a little higher. Makes lifting things a bit easier, and most of my hives are on small tables made from pallet wood, and I'm going to do the same thing with the Warre Hive, and there is already a table next to the top bar hive where it's going to go. The other thing about the floor that Warre used was that it doesn't take any account of the Varroa mite. Now, in fairness to him, the Varroa mite didn't reach Europe until the 1970s, and it didn't reach France until 1982, long after he had died. So these days, beehives usually have some sort of arrangement to deal with the Varroa mite. So I'm going to put what's called an open mesh floor into the bottom of the floor, and the video will show how this was done. This is the floor that I've made for the Warre Hive. It is exactly the same as the floors that I put under my national and other standard sort of box hives, except the fact it's obviously a bit smaller. And basically it just sits on the floor like this. It has this mesh floor here, and as all the crap falls out of the frames, it should hopefully fall through the mesh and out, helping the bees to keep things as clean as they can. Now, the Varroa part of this is that mites also get dislodged from the bees and will fall down and possibly fall through the mesh, but you can check to see what sort of mite infestation that you have by using this thing, which is just a piece of Corex, and it's known to beekeepers as a sticky board, because what you do is you put olive oil, cooking oil on there, something like that, and then you put it underneath the frame, the hive rather, like that. So now the mites and such will fall through that mesh onto this floor, which you can then take out, and then you can check to see what the Varroa mite count is. And not on this hive, but on the other hives, in a couple of weeks I'm going to be doing the winter Varroa treatment, and I will be doing a Varroa check on all of them, and we'll see how that turns out. So that's basically how it works. That just sits on a couple of little runners underneath, like that. This thing is just a little sort of landing board for the bees to land in and walk in, and the last thing I've done is just a little door, if you like. This isn't going to be used, I haven't got any bees for this thing yet. Hopefully next year, when I'm collecting swarms again for the local association, I will get a nice big one and put it in here. So for the time being, that goes across the front. That's my chickens, sorry about that. Goes across the front, and it will just stop any mice and varmints and things getting in during the winter. So that's the floor, and what will happen is that the boxes will sit on top of it like this, 3 of them up there. So that's the Varroa floor. Next thing I'm probably going to do are these things, which are the frames, the top bars, which sit across the brood boxes. Okay, thanks for watching.